What happens when you stop eating after 6 p.m.? When you eat past 6 o'clock p.m., you're actually turning off your body's repair system. And so many people are very unaware of this because they're focusing on what they're eating, but not when they're eating. Here's what's fascinating about this topic. You can eat perfectly clean food, healthy food, whole food. You can avoid sugar. You can avoid junk food and still mess up your metabolism every single night. And what's really behind this is food is not just fuel. It's actually a timing signal. And every time you eat, you're telling your body certain things. Like it's daytime, okay? Stay alert, store energy. But at night, you don't want those messages. At night, your body is supposed to go through repair mode, and eating late at night sends the wrong message at the wrong time. There's something that occurs at night, which is called autophagy. Autophagy is a condition where your body is doing a deep cleaning, turning damaged mitochondria into normal cells, and realize that damaged mitochondria is literally behind every single chronic disease. So when you're in autophagy, your body is removing things that are creating inflammation, things that are aging you unnecessarily. And autophagy only gets activated when this hormone insulin is low. And the problem is every time you eat, you raise it. So this is why it's so important not to eat past 6 o'clock. And this also has a lot to do with aging as well. Just the timing of when you eat can actually help you live longer. And late night eating steals that away from you. I would say that out of all the bad habits that we have, eating late at night or grazing is right at the top of the list. And not just for what it does with the lack of repair, also what it can do to melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that helps you feel tired and go to sleep. So eating late at night can actually severely interrupt your ability to go to sleep and then maintain a good sleep. Eating late at night really affects your digestion as well. You might go to bed completely bloated. I mean, this was me for years. I would eat right after dinner constantly until I went to bed. Every single night. It was a non-stop feast, okay? And boy, did I have bloating, acid reflux. And then when you wake up in the morning, you feel really kind of crappy. You feel kind of groggy, tired, and I had a lot of digestive issues. All of that is going to increase your cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. So cortisol is supposed to be the lowest at 2 a.m. in the middle of the night. But eating after 6 really raises your cortisol and it throws off your stress level. So that then can affect your blood sugar the next day, causing you to crave sweets, causing you to have high and low blood sugar the next day. When people have blood sugar issues, I would always ask them, what did you do yesterday? Eating past 6 was at the top of the list. And what's really wild about this whole topic is most people are not hungry at night. It's not about hunger. It's about dopamine hunger. Very, very different. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that causes you to want to eat certain things and want to snack, especially when you're stressed, bored, tired, even though you're completely stuffed after dinner. Dopamine will cause you to want a little something sweet or salty or crunchy late at night. This is not about hunger. This is about a malfunction of this dopamine that will literally cause you to go in the cupboard and get something and eat it. And if you think about it, when you have these cravings after dinner, you're not craving steak and eggs. You're craving sweet type things. And if we don't fix this, it's going to severely affect your ability to burn fat, also get rid of inflammation, and also handle your digestive system, especially with bloating. And now I'm going to show you how to break this habit once and for all. It's going to be very, very simple. You must change your environment, okay? In your kitchen, in the refrigerator, in the cupboards, in the pantry, you cannot have snacks anymore. You have to get those out of the house. Yes, I'm sorry to break this to you. That is a hard rule. You've got to work on that. Now, if you have other people in your family that will not allow you to do that, at the very least, put the snack foods in certain containers and put them up high or put them in the garage somewhere where you're adding friction and it's difficult to get to it. So a lot of people ask me, what supplements do I recommend? Now, of course, I'm not biased of my own high quality supplement line, but if you go to Amazon and type Dr. Berg supplements, you'll find more information. Number two, after 6 o'clock, you should turn the lights off in the kitchen, have a little sign that says the kitchen is closed. Feeding time is done. Brush your teeth is another thing that will signal and let your body know you're done, because it'll make it a little bit more difficult to eat, especially if you have some minty freshness in your mouth and you don't want to mess that up. The next thing is no visible food in your house. So many people have these little bowls of candies or snack foods or nuts. Get all of that stuff in the refrigerator or in your pantry. Don't have it visible, because if it's in front of your face, it's just too easy. We want to add friction between you and this food. And also don't give into I'll just have one little bite, because that will also nullify the results that you want to achieve, especially when you're sleeping. What you want to do is you want to go from 6 o'clock all the way until the next day with no food. You can drink water, you can do tea, things like that, but no food. You want your body in this autophagy mode. And by doing that, you're going to help your sleep, you're going to help your fat burning, you're going to help your recovery, you're going to help your cortisol, you're going to help your digestion. And if you change your environment, like you go to the grocery store and you make it a rule that you go there with a list, you get very specific things around the perimeter, not in the middle of the aisles where they have all the junk food. You get in, you get out, and then that way at your home, you don't bring these temptations to your house. So that way you lessen the choices. People have this illusion that we have freedom of choice. No, you don't. If you go to the grocery store, there's so many different things, but the common ingredients for literally almost every junk food are three things: sugar, starch, seed oils, but they're all engineered for addiction. And since we talked about not eating after 6, I think it's really important now to get details on how to do intermittent fasting. And for that information, I put a video up right here. Check it out.